Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Will Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple have televised wedding? Fans saw Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple get engaged Wednesday night on the season finale. They are still together and madly in love. The newly engaged couple is currently making media rounds and of course are being asked about their wedding plans. Keep reading to see what the couple has said about making it official and getting married. Will Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple have a television wedding? People caught up with Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple and asked them about their future plans. The couple has already shared how they plan to divide their time. They are both keeping their houses in Maryland and Kansas. Plus, they are getting an apartment in New York City. When they want alone time, they will go there, and otherwise will split time between the two states. As far as a wedding goes, Joan and Chock haven't talked too much about it yet. Right now, they want to live a normal life together and enjoy being seen in public. Once they do start planning things out, will they have their wedding televised? Joan said. She also revealed they will probably get married within a year. Have they had any disagreements? Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple also revealed if they have had any disagreements since getting engaged. That would be a big no. They were lucky and actually had 5 happy couple visits since filming ended. During that time and all the time in between Joan and Chock shared, they have not had a disagreement. She said he's very easy to live with. Chock jokingly said he's very trainable. Joan also shared that this was the first time she felt like she had a partner since John died. She knows if she needs something, Chock will be there to help her. The possibility has all the makings of a primetime network event. Joan, the poised and gracious lead from The Golden Bachelor, captured viewers' hearts with her warmth and elegance. Chock Chapple, the charming and steady gentleman who swept her off her feet, has become equally beloved, thanks to his quiet confidence, quick wit, and the way he looks at Joan like she's the only person in the room. Now, after their whirlwind romance, the couple is officially engaged, and the big question looms. Could ABC or another network give fans a front row seat to the nuptials? Or will Joan and Chock choose to keep the ceremony as intimate as their private love story has been? The case for a televised wedding. Let's be honest. Network television loves a good love story, especially one that began on a reality dating show. ABC has broadcast high-profile Bachelor Nation weddings in the past. Think Trista and Ryan Sutter's fairy tale vows in 2003. Lo and Catherine Giudice's grand celebration in 2014. And more recently, the Bachelor in Paradise beach nuptials. For the Golden Bachelor, a televised wedding would be history-making. Not only would it be the franchise's first Golden Age love story to walk down the aisle on TV, but it could also send a powerful message about finding love later in life. Viewers, especially those over 50, would see a heartfelt reminder that romance doesn't have an expiration date. From a rating standpoint, the numbers could be huge. The Golden Bachelor already pulled in strong viewership, and a wedding special could tap into not just Bachelor Nation fans, but also casual viewers drawn to the feel-good nature of the event. There's also the sheer visual appeal, Joan's timeless style, Chock's classic charm, the possibility of family members and friends making heartfelt toasts. It's practically begging for a 2-hour primetime slot. What Joan and Chock might think. Here's where it gets interesting. Joan has been candid in interviews that while she appreciates the support from fans, she also cherishes her privacy. Her decision to briefly leave The Golden Bachelor due to family matters showed that she's not afraid to put personal priorities above the spotlight. Chock, too, is a man of substance who seems less interested in fame than in the real-life relationship they've built since the cameras stopped rolling. Friends of the couple say they've been enjoying quiet dinners, long walks, and travel without feeling the need to document every moment for the public. That said, both Joan and Chock also recognize the unique role they now play in the Bachelor Nation story. They've inspired millions, and a televised wedding could be a way to give back to fans, sharing the culmination of their journey while still setting boundaries on what's shown. If Joan and Chock say yes to cameras, the network could go in several directions. 1. A live primetime event. ABC could bring back the glitz of old-school live specials, with host Jess Palmer guiding viewers through the ceremony in real time. Think sweeping drone shots of the venue, celebrity guest cameos, and maybe even some surprise musical performances. 2. A pre-taped, documentary-style special. This would allow Joan and Chock more control. Cameras could capture the behind-the-scenes moments, dress shopping, venue scouting, family introductions, without the chaos of live TV. The ceremony could be filmed in a more intimate setting and edited for broadcast. 3. A streaming exclusive. With Disney Plus and Hulu expanding into reality content, the wedding could be released as a streaming special, giving fans the flexibility to watch anytime. This might appeal to Joan and Chock if they want to avoid the high-pressure live format. What fans are saying. On social media, fans are already pitching ideas. One Reddit thread suggested the couple exchange vows at a vineyard at sunset, with all the other Golden Bachelor contestants in attendance. Twitter, or X, users are calling for a live band and an oldies but goodies playlist that reflects Joan and Chock's shared love of classic music. Some even want ABC to turn it into a Golden Bachelor reunion, bringing back all the men from Joan's season for updates, heartfelt speeches, and a little comedic banter. One fan joked, "We need Jerry and Theresa to be flower grandparents." The other possibility, a private celebration. There's also a real chance Joan and Chock will decide to keep things private. They could opt for a small ceremony with close family and friends, sharing just a few select photos with the public afterward. This route would allow them to avoid the inevitable stress of production schedules, network demands, and the sometimes unpredictable nature of live TV. If that happens, it wouldn't mean shutting out fans entirely. Joan and Chock could still give an exclusive interview after the wedding, perhaps showing a few minutes of footage from the day. In the age of social media, even a handful of curated moments can feel incredibly personal. Why this wedding feels so important. Whether televised or not, Joan and Chock's wedding represents something bigger than one couple's love story. It's a milestone for the Golden Bachelor franchise and a cultural reminder that meaningful connections can happen at any stage of life. For fans who followed their journey, the idea of seeing them say, "I do" feels like the perfect ending to a season that was about second chances, vulnerability, and the courage to open your heart again. My prediction. If I had to guess, I think we might see a compromise format. Joan and Chock will agree to let cameras in, but with heavy input on how the day is filmed. The ceremony will likely be small, heartfelt, and filled with personal touches, while the broadcast will blend wedding footage with interviews, flashbacks to their love story, and sweet moments with family. It won't be a massive, star-studded spectacle, but it will be beautiful, authentic, and deeply them. And when Joan walks down the aisle, bouquet in hand, and Chock looks at her with that same unmistakable spark we saw during their first moments together, millions of viewers will be at home, tissues in hand, smiling like they've been invited to the most special day of the year. If Joan and Chock do decide to let us in, it won't just be another Bachelor Nation wedding. It will be a celebration of love that proves, no matter the stage of life, the best chapters are still waiting to be written.